back to my channel. I am back with another review, so if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. A lot went down in this episode, so let's just get right into this review. So on this week's episode of Jersey Shore Family Vacation, the roomies go out to the club for their last night in Margaritaville. Now, Angelina was feeling some type of way about Mike the whole time they were at dinner because when her and Jenny got into that heated back and forth, Jenny told her that Mike said the only reason he apologized to her was because he wanted her to stop talking about the situation. Jenny also ended up telling Angelina that after Mike apologized to her, he ended up whispering to her that Angelina was actually being malicious at Lauren's store opening when she kept pointing out that the other girls weren't there. So Angelina ended up pulling Mike aside at the club and she asked him about it. Now Mike didn't say yes or no about giving Angelina a fake apology, but he did tell her that everyone was over it and that they should have a ceasefire. Now, Mike is really messy and he should have just admitted to telling Jenny that he gave Angelina a fake apology, but I do agree with him on Angelina and Jenny waving the white flag. And I was glad when Angelina agreed to let it go because it was getting a bit tiring to hear about it in every single episode. And I think that everybody had a part to play in this situation and everybody was a little bit wrong. In my opinion, Angelina was wrong for even bringing up the girls not being at the store opening because she kept dwelling on it the whole time and she shouldn't even care. As long as she showed up, that's the only thing that should matter. In my opinion, Mike was wrong for telling the girls what Angelina was saying and leaving out that he was upset that they didn't show up as well. And Jenny and all the girls were wrong for handling the situation the way that they did. They should have told Angelina what Mike told them and then asked her if it was true. But after Angelina agreed to wave the white flag with Jenny, she ended up asking Mike not to go back and tell Jenny what she said. I was honestly shaking my head when she said that to Mike because everyone knows that he can't hold water, and this is like the third time that I've heard Angelina ask Mike not to tell Jenny what she said, and he ends up doing it every single time. And it took Mike less than 5 minutes to pull Paulie and Vinny aside and tell them about what him and Angelina talked about. And the funny thing is, every time Mike tells the guys about drama that's going on in the group, he puts his hands up as if he's not involved, and that's how you know he's being messy. And later that night, Mike ends up telling Lauren about what him and Angelina talked about, and Lauren told him that Jenny and Angelina never really liked each other and that Mike should stay out of it. And I agree, Mike needs to stay out of the problems that the girls have with each other because he ends up making things worse than what they actually are. Dina and Nicole were a vibe on the drive home from the club, dancing, singing, and laughing, but Dina, Angelina, and Nicole left Sam a note under her door saying that she failed her tryout to be a dirty stayout. And listen, I don't think that Sam did bad, but she was drinking water instead of alcohol, and like I said in my review last week, I don't blame her for switching to water because I would have done the same. The next morning, everybody gathered together in the group suite one last time before they head back home, and Mike ends up calling Pamela, the genealogist who has been trying to find Angelina's father. Now, Pamela had some great news. She told them that not only did she find Angelina's father, but she also found her grandmother, aunt, and a sister. She also found out that her father has been a lot closer than she thought because he also lives in New Jersey. I teared up watching this part of the episode because Angelina was emotional, shocked, and happy to hear this news, and I was honestly happy for her. And all the roomies seemed to be genuinely happy for her too, and I loved seeing that because despite the ups and downs that they may have with Angelina, I do believe that they all care about her and I believe she cares about them too. Mike pulls Angelina outside to have a conversation with her and he lets her know that he's really happy that her father has been found and tells her that all the drama that's been going on is not important because of what's going on right now and that she should be embracing the moment that she's in and letting go of all the drama and the stress. Angelina ends up calling Jenny outside and I can tell that Jenny was feeling a little bit uneasy because she probably thought that Angelina wanted to have another sit down. But when Jenny ends up coming outside, Angelina gives Jenny a big hug and I really think that Jenny was surprised. They hugged for a really long time and Jenny expressed how happy she was for Angelina. Now, I'm glad that they hugged and made up because despite all the issues that they've had for a really long time, I do think that they care about each other. It's just that they have personalities that don't mesh well together sometimes, and that's the reason why they butt heads a lot. And I mean, all of the cast has gotten into it with each other at some point in time, so I really don't like to get myself involved in the drama that they have going on. Like, I don't get myself invested in it because at the end of the day, they're going to end up making up again anyway. Now, Mike ends up pulling out his investigation boards that he put together when he was trying to help find Angelina's father. The boards are silly, but we all know that it's just for fun and Mike is not serious, and I'm glad that they were able to get a real genealogist to help find Angelina's father. And listen, Paulie finally ended up flipping a table. He's always telling people to flip a table every single time they get into an argument or anytime they're all together. So I was laughing at the fact that he finally got up and did it himself. And as everyone is packing, Nicole opens up to Sam about being adopted and always wondering about her birth parents. She says that sometimes she wonders what they look like and why they gave her up. And she also said that she wants to see how things go with Angelina and her father before she decides to do this herself. She stated that she can relate to Angelina and she feels like she needs to be there for her during this process, which I think is great because I think that will help Angelina and Nicole bond a little bit more too. Besides a few bumps in the road, I actually enjoyed this season. I mean, Sam came back, Ron came back and made amends with everybody, Jenny ended up making up with Angelina, and Angelina ended up finding her birth father. So those are my thoughts on this week's episode of Jersey Shore Family Vacation. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos and hit the notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you all. And until next time, I will talk to you guys in my next video.